Welcome to another episode of Sharkstalgia, where I talk about all things 80s and 90s in the form of the modern era comebacks, as today we're going to talk about some of the 90s TV shows that are returning in comic book form. So before I begin this episode, make sure you click that subscribe button to help the channel grow and stay updated for more nostalgic content. In the world of comics, there's been a lot of adaptations and continuations over the years, but nothing says a 90s comeback like some classic TV shows. As up first, we have the return of Saban's VR Troopers, which is under the Boom Studio title. If you're familiar with Boom Studios, they've also done some pretty cool comics involving Ninja Turtles and of course Power Rangers, which was some of my favorite storylines as they really dove deep into the lore of Power Rangers. So to see these characters come back at least within comics after so many years since 1996 is awesome, because now I'm really curious to see how much character development they'll give this brand. Next, Biker Mice from Mars also returns in comic book form by the Nacelle Company, whom also launched their return of action figures from the previous 90s Galoob line. We haven't seen Biker Mice from Mars since 1994, and when it comes to the comics, this brand only had 3 issues back then. So now, with our returning heroes, let's see how many issues this will run and how they'll expand the universe, especially on Mars, as if you watch the cartoon, they had some pretty dark storylines. Next, one of my all-time favorite cartoons, Street Sharks, makes a comeback by IDW, as the 4 Bolton brothers return to stop Dr. Paranoid in Fishin' City. Like Biker Mice, the Street Sharks also had a 3-issue comic run and haven't seen these guys since 1997. And even though Mattel did launch the old figures for its 30th anniversary, I also can't wait to see what they'll do with this, because the original cartoon had a lot of loose ends and cliffhangers to fill. And last but not least, speaking of cliffhangers, Spider-Man also makes an epic comeback with Spider-Man 94, similar to X-Men 97, the cartoon. Whereas instead of a cartoon, Spider-Man returns in a comic book series as it continues from the cliffhanger the series left off on, as Peter is set to find Mary Jane. Even though there was a continuation called Spider-Man Unlimited, which was another animated series, it seems like this will retcon that and give us a new story on how Peter will find his love. Personally, if X-Men 97 was awesome, I assume this will be too. So with that said, what do you think about these 90s comebacks? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to give a like and subscribe for more Sharkstalgia, and I'll talk to you all next episode.